Good evening. Tonight, we're taking a look at beekeeping. And here to tell us all about it, we have in the studio a man who's been keeping bees for over 40 years, Mr. Reginald Prawnbaum. Good evening, Mr. Prawnbaum.
Good evening.
Tell me, what first interested you in the bee world, Mr. Prawnbaum?
Well, even as a child, I used to...
Shh.
I'm sorry, shouldn't I have said that?
No, of course you shouldn't. Pay no attention, please. When I say shh, it's just a nervous mannerism I picked up. If I want you to keep quiet, I will say shush. You were saying?
Even as a child, I used to wander around.
Shh.
Oh, I'm sorry. In the fields near my home, watching the bees flying from flower to flower.
Shh.
And taking note of the flowers that they visited.
Shush.
Was that wrong?
I'm so sorry. Did I say shush? I meant shh. Do go on. It's most interesting.
And so I have grown to love the little creatures. I mean, nature really has produced a little masterpiece in the life... Quack!
I'm so sorry. I'm afraid that's a reflex action, too. I squawk whenever someone mentions the word life. Quack! You see, even when I mention it myself. I should have told you. Please go on.
Oh, very well. Well, the bees, as you know, are divided into different categories.
Shh!
The queen bee and the worker bee, whose lifespan...
Quack!
Whose living expectancy is only 1 year. The worker bees, on the other hand, have a much longer...
Shh.
Do you want me to stop?
Yes, you were just about to say life. Quack!
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, continue.
Well, as I was saying, the worker bees do have a much longer life. I'm sorry. It's just... You got me rather rattled now. Well, this is how the bee community works. The queen bee stays in the hive. Is that because I said hive?
Pardon? Shh.
Did you make that noise because I said the word hive?
Oh, no.
Why did you make it then?
Well, I was just practicing.
Practicing?
Practicing for a word you're bound to say very soon. Do go on.
While the worker bees fly from flower to flower, collecting the pollen. I see. Pollen. Pollen. I mean, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Whack! I mean, every time I say pollen or hive or life. Whack! I mean, how did you ever get the job of being an interviewer? What's going on now? Is this because I said interviewer? Interviewer.
Wow.
Do please go on, I'm so sorry.